Hey everyone, it's Mari. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I have a 12 by 12 scrapbooking process video here for you for the Justnik Digital Cut File Shop. And I'm going to leave the link in the description box below for Nicole Noasad's Digital Cut File store. And she has so many gorgeous cut files there, including Behold Beauty, which is the cut file that you can see me taking off of my mat here. So I just cut this on some white textured cardstock and I sized it so that it would run the vertical length of my layout on the one side. And you can just see here that I'm just taking it up off of my mat with my little spatula there. And I have a brand new blade in my Cameo, so this is a really nice cut. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of me taking that up here, and then you'll see me placing it onto a piece of pattern paper. So I'm going to be using a bunch of papers and supplies from Felicity Jane today, I think mostly from the Mila kit. And you can see that I created a little embellishment there with some tissue paper and my sewing machine. I just gathered that polka dot tissue paper up and did a line of gold stitching through it. And I printed my photograph in about 4.2 by 3.2 in black and white, and I've created part of the title using that word together using the Love You 2 cut file. Just cut it with some black cardstock, and I'm going to put my title on the side of my photograph there. So I'm just taking my hole punch here and I'm creating some centers for those floral pieces in that cut file using the Felicity Jane papers again. And here I'm just adding some dimension to my photograph with some craft foam and getting that stuck down. I also used a bit of dimensional adhesive on those pattern papers in the center of those florals on the left of the photo. Now I'm going to size down this paper a little bit because I'm going to use that polka dot paper underneath everything there as a bit of a border on two sides of my layout. So I'm going to trim my layout down on two sides, and then I'm going to adhere that so that there's just that polka dot border on the left side and the top of the layout. And I like how that looks. I just love all of the pops of black and white on the layout. I think that looks neat. And I was thinking about using some of the die cuts from the Mila pack on the side there. As far as that tag went, I just decided not to use that though, and I'm going to create some really pretty embellishments here in the bottom right hand corner there with the Blossom Blooms cut file from the Justnik shop. So I'm going to just take some of the little heart pieces, die cuts from the Felicity Jane kit, and I'm going to add those in three places, I guess, on the layout. And then you're just going to see me putting some additional adhesive or some foam adhesive on that word together just so that it pops up a little bit. I think I double up on that adhesive as well just because the photo is popped up and I wanted that word together to be nice and dimensional over top of that photograph. Now I'm going to take some gold glitter alphas from Felicity Jane as well to add another word to my title. So the title is going to end up being Better Together when it's all finished up. Going to add a little bit of adhesive to the cut files there on the right side just to make sure that those are well stuck down. And now you'll just see me going ahead and adding that word better to the title here. So what I did was I just kind of figured out where the center of the word together was and what the letters in the center of the word better would be. And I just kind of worked back and forth that way to make sure that better is centered with together. And I like how that looks when it's all finished up. So I love how this layout came together using these cut files. The cut files at the shop are amazing. Like I said, I don't think I mentioned I added the stems 5 cuts to that little floral embellishment on the bottom right hand corner there. Those little leaves come from the stem 5 cut file. If you hop on over to the blog, you can see my blog post for today on the Justnik blog, and you can see the different cut files there that I've used. And I will leave a link in the description box below to the shop and the blog so that you can check that out and see the list of files that I used for this layout. So I really like how this turned out. I wanted to use a few Heidi Swap gold color shine splatters on the layout as well, just to kind of complement the other little pops of gold here and there. And you'll just see me doing that here. I'm just going to tap those off of the little nozzle there and pick up a little bit of the extra with some paper towel just so that it dries a little bit faster. So I like that. I like how that works out, and I like how those little splatters just add a little pop of gold. I love this photograph of the kids. It's another one of their engagement photos. I am going to do an album share when I've finished this album. I know I've had a lot of people ask me about that, and I definitely will do that. I have started the album already. I've put all of the layouts that I've completed so far into an album, and I will share that with you when it is all finished. So it's been a lot of fun to create these layouts for these photographs. And I think I had over 100 photos. So I've got quite a few left that I need to scrap. Some of them were doubles. I think there were 250 photos altogether. And then some of them were doubles, like they were in color and in black and white, for example. So I think there's about 100 or so different poses and so on for the photo shoot that they did. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Make sure you check out the Just Nic shop using the link below, and have an amazing day, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.